Hello again, world. And this will probably be the third part and probably the final, unless I come up with something else. Part of the recent update series. But yeah, continuing where I left off on the last one. Because I recently got a job, I have to let unemployment know that I recently got a job. But their time is, or their former time was from 7:45 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they claim that due to recent economic situation, um, downturn and all of that, that they've extended their hours. So instead of 7:45, they're now open at 7 a.m. and instead of 4 p.m., they're now open till 5:30. Now, that's, in my opinion, a pretty piss poor, half-assed job of the meaning extended. With the amount of volumes, I think it should at least be till like 8 or 9 p.m. or at least for a few hours on the weekends, or at least just Saturday, like till 1 or something. Um, and I say that from my personal situation and experience, because I have to get up at like 6:30 and I'm pretty much out by 7:10 to fight traffic to get to work by 8 a.m. And I'm only like 12 miles away from work. And when I get off work, that's usually around 5, 5:10, 5:15. Then getting home, if I'm lucky, I can make it in 15 to 20 minutes. But this past Thursday, it took me an hour to get home. Left at around 5:20, didn't get home till roughly around 6:30, and that's only 12 miles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Um, it seems like everyone during that day was, I don't know what the hell was going on, but everyone was, all traffic was stuck. Everyone was driving like 5, 10, maybe 15 miles per hour the entire way. And it wasn't until the last stretch of 3 to 4 miles that maybe I could drive 40 miles per hour, but it was insane, ludicrous. So because of those time periods, it's kind of hard to call them early in the morning or late in the evening when it's time to get off work, and even more so during lunch break, um, with the limited amount of time that I have. And even when before I was unemployed, I had all day to call the unemployment office. There were times when I was on hold for like 20 to 40 minutes before I could actually speak to someone. And if that's still the case, I mean, what's trying to call at 7 when they claim that that's their busiest time, along with late evenings during the 5 p.m. Time slot? That's also their busiest time slot. And it's, if I call during their busiest times, that's the only time that I have available. And if I have to wait another 20, 30, 40 minutes, it's, bitches, how the hell am I supposed to get in contact with you to tell you that I have a job to update my status for the unemployment stuff? And there's no web forums, online emails, there's nothing that I can leave a message or anything in it. And it's just ludicrous, stupid, pure stupid. Jeez. But on a lighter note, let's see here, I haven't reached my 5 minute mark yet. That's good. So, in the first update, I mentioned how I was thinking about giving up the Vietnamese restaurant slaving away job. And so, this past Friday, to celebrate my official surviving of my first week, I stopped by there to eat a nice meal of pho. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's a Vietnamese type of noodle dish. It's spelled Pho, but it's pronounced pho. Like when somebody tell you something, you say, huh? Or huh? It kind of sounds more like that, but even though it spells pho, it's not pronounced pho, the Pho. So it's more like pho or pho with that uh, accent, the intonation, so to pronounce it. But it was a good meal, and I went in there to let them know that I would be available this weekend to work, but it would be like from 2 to 10 and 10 to 4 on Sundays. So unless I get a call tomorrow Sunday, it's this is my last week available to work there, so that's my notice, and I thank the man in charge for letting me work there a few days, even though it was slaving away. So that's pretty much how that went, and so it was all good. It was all good, but basically, it's I'm not cut out for that shit. That shit just ain't worth it with what I've been through. And two, I'm on a 3-month probation period with my real job now, anyways. So I can't really let the side job that pays me like 4 times less at 30% more of the time to interfere with my performance with my real work. So it's pretty much that, and just focusing on my real work as well. See here, going on to 7 minutes. I guess I'll finish up this session by talking about spam and ramen and how it's not meant for human consumption. During my months of drought and economic strain, trying to live like the plebeians and trying to go for the spam and whatnot. The problem that I see with that is that isn't spam supposed to be the economic or the economical, the economy meat during these rough economic times? And it's like, why the hell is spam like 250, 270 something? Um, no, that's what got me. And even the generic Walmart brand of spam was like $1.50, $1.60. It's like, it's spam. Shouldn't this thing cost like 50 cents? Or something along those lines. And it's, but trying to eat that thing, the one I had was kind of salty. And it's, after eating it, trying to, for 1 can of spam, I sectioned it off into like what, 3 to 4 slices, trying to eat one for each meal and stuff. And I tell you, my stomach was hurting toilet for hours after that. Two, I was breaking out from the spam, and it's like, what the hell are they putting in this shit? And it's, my body just can't digest that mess. I grew up on rice, being Asian, so eating that stuff, it's like, this stuff is making me sick. It's like, that thing is just not for human consumption. I don't know how some people do it. My body's just not made for that type of stuff. I'm saying the ramen, being Asian, that's half and half. I can kind of live off of ramen, but it has to be authentic Asian ramen. There's 35-cent stuff. It's that shit get nasty after a while. Even though, if need be, I can feed myself on 35 cents, 70 cents for 2 meals, or hell, $1.50 for every 2 meals or something. But at the same time, that thing will fuck up your diet. It's not, you can't really be living healthy and living off ramen and spam. So, you know, need to start eating healthy, need to get back to eating some real food. These economic plebeian food, at least for me, just doesn't work. So, running low on my time here, getting close to 10, so I guess I'll see you guys in the next session. Not sure when that'll be, but I'll see you then. Thanks.